Recording in progress.
How was your day?
Very interesting, very disrupted, but not necessarily in a bad way. So
All right.
What do we got on the menu today?
Well, for this, I definitely wanted to show the listeners like how you do one of your sessions.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you wanted to like explain it or if you want to do some.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you want to do that?
We can totally do that. So I'll explain a little bit. I won't get too detailed simply because I find that the more we can kind of get hung up on terms and labels and descriptions, it becomes a rabbit hole in itself.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I know around here we love rabbit holes, but that it gets kind of like excessive. And it kind of takes us away from the essence of what it really is doing. So when I do the healing sessions that I do with ethereal calibration, it is me essentially getting into the zone. It's me getting into that space where, as others have put it, I travel different dimensions and different levels or aspects of the individual I'm working with. So we have, for colloquial sense, a physical body, a mental body, an emotional body, a spiritual body, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So a good way of using an analogy is like, think of yourself as a bookshelf. And the parts of you are books on that shelf, and they're organized in an ideal world. They're put in the right order, in the right context, in the space. They're nice and orderly, but that doesn't happen in everyday life. What happens to a lot of us is when we live our lives, we make concessions and we sort of settle for our authenticity when we're engaging with other people and circumstances. People will find themselves in situations where we'll say, I have this ideal, but this is right here in front of me. I'll settle for it. It's fine. It's better security, something like that. We do it subconsciously with every little decision that we make. It can be, getting a new car and then getting insurance for it, or like picking up the kids from, their dad dropping them off at a certain hour that's inconvenient for you, or taking a shortcut after work and going to Burger King instead of getting grocery shopping and stuff like that. Like, they're just little things and instances in and of themselves, but they add up. And when the lack of authenticity adds up little by little by little, we experience that as a disconnect from ourselves. And we sense, to a very sensitive degree, actually, what is not aligned and what is kind of like a hole or a void in that spot because of the concessions we've been making. And like I was saying last time, it's a good way to explain it as like a spiritual chiropractic adjustment as well, because when you've got all the bones in your neck and they're all there, like, you're still have a neck, you're still alive, you're still breathing, you can still hold your head up and look around and stuff, but the utility of it is restricted because it's not in its proper alignment. Yeah. So just like with a bookshelf that has all the books on there, technically, if they're all messed up, or some of the books have like pages missing, or some of them have like collected dust and they're like in some corner that they shouldn't be, then we sense that and we feel that, and we want to requite that need to come back to ourselves and have everything be on the same page, literally. So when we do this healing, I get into this zone where I don't really know what I'm doing, in the sense that I'm not strategizing things. I don't go in with like a checklist or a plan or any sort of predetermined set of what I'm going to do. all I do is get out of my own way and let the information and the direction flow as effortlessly, as seamlessly, as resistance-free as possible. And usually what happens is I channel like mad. I get tons and tons and tons of information visually, audibly, and sensation-wise, and I'm getting help from my guides and from your guides and from angelic beings and saints and all sorts of souls and energies that come into the space that's consecrated in order for the healing to take place, because I'm not going to pretend I know everything or even that much to that extent that I can retain and extract. And when I come to after the healing, it's difficult to even reference that afterwards, because the memory fades quickly, just in the same way that after all of us have had a really, really vivid, realistic dream, when we wake up from that in the morning, that memory just, it goes down the drain real fast unless you write it down, jot it down quickly before it kind of fades off, because it's so rich.
It's those theta brave waves. Yeah, like the dream state.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's a reflection in the physical body about the different realms and realities I hear, but I was going to say environments within those dimensions and realms and levels of dimensions that we kind of go when we do this kind of work. But for a lot of people who astral project, like yourself included, that's one of the realms that I often end up going to with people. And then only after the fact, kind of like contextualize it for myself. But definitely for them as we're going through a process. It's pretty common too, because a lot of folks who get work done with me immediately after the session, they want a reading session too. So then we can do the shamanics, and then right after we can process what's going on with them, and they're in a straight spot to ask the better questions, be a little bit more streamlined with what it is they're wanting to get out of the session. And it's a little bit less chaotic because, a lot of people, when they want to sit down and they just want to get right into a psychic reading, they come with, I heard baggage a lot of times, but we come with an expectation or a want or a desire that fuels us. And we don't always realize or take into account our contribution to that space, because it's not just me sitting down and being like deliberating everything like some sort of demagogue and be like, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen. You're co-creating with me in the space. And so the quality of the information that comes out, the direction that we go, is just as much a reflection of what you bring to the table as what I do. So that's, I know I was saying that's going to be a brief introduction, but that was kind of meaty, but that's essentially what's going on. I think a lot of us need to have that said before we kind of like jump into it, which is one big reason why I don't really like to talk a whole lot about it or market it a whole lot.
Right.
But
builds expectations, I would say.
Well, it runs so much smoother. It runs so much smoother that I've realized when I'm open and receiving, and then they're open and receiving. And so when we connect, it's seamless. And basically what I'm trying to say is a lot of the people who come to me for this type of healing know immediately when they lock eyes with me that I'm the one they're looking for in that moment, in that searching. And I know too, and we just get to it, and there's a whole lot less formalities, and we just get right into the work. So yeah, we can definitely start off with that and then talk about it later. But just a forewarning for you, I might be, or not might be, but both of us are going to probably be fresh on what might be some either sensitive or personal topics with you, because we're working with your soul when we do this.
Okay.
So we're not, it can affect the body, it can affect the mind, it can affect the emotions, et cetera, et cetera. But the light body, i.e. the soul, is the driver of the whole vehicle. So sometimes when you're
So get ready to be vulnerable.
Yeah, that's another way to put it. So you don't have to say
Okay.
anything or disclose anything
Right.
that you don't want to. But part of the beauty too
Yeah.
is, in post-production, we can probably, unless you want to be open and
I can, pick and choose a little bit.
It's totally up to you. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna be there.
All right.
So
Sounds good.
yeah. Let's
I'm
get
ready for you to go there.
okay.
I think. Just kidding.
Let's get I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a sage bundle or something to burn.
Okay.
What I'm getting right now.
Do you want me to do one too over here?
Sure, you could if you wanted to. Usually when I clear, it's not just from my space, but I can also sense like clearing from afar as well. So a lot of times I'll visualize or go into that astral realm as I'm blowing the smoke here in this room. It gets to under the feet and that area of the people I'm working with. But yeah, we can totally do that. There's no set way to do this. Another thing I forgot to mention, but I'll mention it now. Spirit has always informed me that the best way to conduct this is by having a bowl of as finely granulated natural salt as possible. And the reason that they want it as finely granulated as possible is because there's that much more surface area. And when there's that many more crystals that create a grid, it works better at more of the subtle levels of all of the stuff that can come up energetically that we're clearing. That can kind of just like show itself in the middle of the whole process. So yeah, I'll usually have something like this and I'll put it on the floor.
All right.
There. Another integral part of this is I always have an evil eye.
An evil what?
An evil eye.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember what the name of this is in Greek. I have a friend who's got Greek heritage, and she's also a really powerful medium. But she was telling me the name of this. I can't remember, but they say that in Greece, they just call it eye. They don't call it the evil eye. But the reason we say that is because it reflects back and sends back any negativity that's specifically directed towards us. And a lot of times this happens with people who envy us, who hate us, who have grudges with us, or have their own issues they're going through that they want to project out onto other people, often subconsciously without even realizing it. And some of those energies, not necessarily even the people around you that we just pick up from everyday life, it helps them from kind of like sticking. And also for me too. It really helps for me also.
Yeah, to see clear.
I used to do these healings a lot at conventions back to back to back to back. And I would get so drained because
I can understand.
Yeah, I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing the precautions. So, all righty. So I'm going to get this sage started. I've got some Palo Santo also.
Nice. I just did sage.
We're going to mix them. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer the black sage that grows in the Midwest or California white?
I usually do white sage.
It's got that particular sweet kind of lighter note to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have this gorgeous sage plant that was in this pot that I would bring inside every winter and it would survive. But then one winter I forgot to drain it completely before the frost came, and we had a freak frost event and it killed it. I was really sad because I had that sage for like 4 years and I made the most beautiful bundles from it too. But
yeah, we had a big nice one in Hawaii before we left, but it got a disease and I was trying to heal it, but it didn't quite survive. Part of it, I think I was able to, we donated a lot of our trees and potted plants to a farm that was being built for homeless people in the community. And so we took a lot of our fruit trees and things over there. But yeah, that one, I think I wasn't able to survive.
sometimes it's just their time.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna have you do is just relax your body, and
Okay.
have your feet on the ground. I'm gonna get under your feet here in case you didn't get under yours. That's the most
I
important
did,
spot.
but let's do some more.
Perfect. And then they're showing me that they sometimes do this like north, south, west, east. I'm going to get under mine. Going to start up this Palo Santo too. I feel like it's needed.
Smells so good.
I know, I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan of Palo Santo. I'm going to touch the ground. I'm going to try and describe as much as I can as I'm doing it. I usually don't, but you don't have to answer me or anything. I'll just do it for the viewer's sake to kind of narrate the process as spirit directs me. All right, so we're going to get into the main part of it. And what I need from you is just to hold your hands up so that your palms are facing upwards and just rest them naturally on top of your legs or wherever you happen to be sitting, just so you're not tensing your arms up. Throughout this, you might hear some sounds, noises, and or languages that might come up here and there. I have no idea what comes up with specific people, so we'll find out with you. All right.
All right.
It's a pentagram at the top of your shoulders. Spinning it. Draw one at the top of your head. 6-sided. 2 triangles coming together. Snap at the points of them. Connect the points between the 2 drawn from the head and the shoulders. One goes right, spins right. The other goes right. Different speed. Turn them this way like gears that they are. There are lines that come out of the shapes in people. I don't exactly know what they are. They're soul ties and soul fragments that connect with the rest of reality. They need to be straightened, I guess you could say, and released. There's tension. Knot inside, get the knot. Ease it, let it take its time. I do a lot of shaking too, because sometimes the lines have like gunk on them, like build up. Put it back into her. Pull from the chest. Free to respect her. Shake again. With the breath, bring it back up to the top and down through her head. Circle it. Circle the lines. Help them flow. Change the direction at the different spots that they show. One goes down, one loops. Goes up, the other goes down to the earth. They enter, they switch. They come up, they meet. Hold it here, 2 fingertips. 1, 2, 3, twist, blow to connect. Shake myself. Right foot takes it out from me into the salt. 2 triangles at the shoulders. Draw them. Open, circle. Alternate. Infinity at the left shoulder. 4-leaf clover. Seal it with 3. Twist. Pull from here through to the right shoulder and keep it here on the outside of left shoulder with my right hand. Twisting feet. Twisting body. Case the chest again. Draw a box at the throat. Connect it with another rectangle, another. 6 rectangles from above. Connect the 6 sides. Circle it 1 through 3. Connect the bottom of the rectangles. 6 there. Twist, twist, twist. Pull down from throat. Down. Ugh. Triangle from throat here, while still pulling from down with left hand. Take from right hand and pull 90 degrees to going down, straight out from her face. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Ease. Take your time. Hold from top. Twist both directions. They circle up and down and twist over and come together from the opposite directions. Twist there, connect with the fingers. Blow it, shake it up. A lot of the heat I experience in my own body is also what she experiences. The energy is clearing. Pull from the head down. Ooh, draw a triangle at the third eye, another triangle, connect the 6. Circle, circle, circle. Go to the other direction. Perpendicular, do a 5-sided star. Pentagram. The 6th snap is in the middle of that star. The other 5 are at the tips. Hold the center. Right, left hand up to heaven. Invite from Gaia 3 infinity signs. Bring up. Connect Gaia with God. Adjust the panel. Release the tension. Shift the direction. Okay, cough it out, let it out. Yes, there we go. Circle. Take the heart and the lungs. Let them harmonize. Ha, ha, ha. 7, 3. Drop the triangle. Yes. If you can, open the window. Try and open it too. Just a little crack, it's okay. Yes. Shake it. Pull the snow globe pieces. It's so painful for you, I know. I see black dots in her lungs and her heart. Bring down to Gaia. Breathe it down with the right hand up to the sky and the left hand leading the T in the chest. Pull down the spine. Shake the wrist 3 times. No, 6. Kundalini energy has been disrupted. It's too top heavy. Broccoli. You need more broccoli. Listen to what your body craves. Time-related anxieties with scheduling and time aligning gets too cluttered, you need to say no to some things and agreements. It's pulling you in too many spots. Twist down. Rectify the line. Out from the arms now. Ooh. Triangle. Another triangle. Draw the 6. Circle the points of 6. Snap at the circles. Spin, spin, spin 5 times. The heart, cradle. Gentle, gentle as can be. Triangle in the heart, triangles at the tips of the triangles. Tips. 1, 2, 3. 9 snaps. Circle, circle, circle. This direction, circle perpendicular. 3 snaps each hand at the other 2 bottoms of this other triangle. Connect the 2 triangles. Connect the base. 1, 2, 3. Then circle, circles. Draw down. Down, long, skinny triangle. Connect to the ground. 1, 2, 3 circles. Bigger circle. 1, 2, 3. Draw a triangle. Grant you safe passage. We unwind the energy stuck there. It's not yours. This stuff isn't yours. Seven clicks. And gentler up to the shoulders. Massage, twist back and forth. Shake. Send it out. Russ. This is gather. Hold to the right shoulder. Hold it right shoulder. Gather at the other side, left side of the heart. More gentle, soft here. Marjne murs pastis garaf. Fountainhead. But the shoulders, we're going to pull out down your arms through the centers of your palms. So let's draw triangles at the palm. Another triangle facing down at the palm. Connect the 6. Circle around. Elbows are stiff. Circle, 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 circles. 4 circles connecting. Create the globe. Twist, twist. Get it off me. Get it off her. Topical side. Now we get to the deep from the shoulders. Out the hands. Pull it up. Mix it, twist it in the air. Where her hands meet above her. And we draw the pentagram in the ground. Right side up. Connect this points. 3 circles around. Mother, thank you so much, Gaia. We grant you safe passage, energies, and accumulations. Even though I draw this on the ground before me here in my physical space, the same structure exists next to her, in front of her, where we might say in front of the kitchen, by the refrigerator, at the tile in front of her, in the middle of the RV. Breathe it down. Connect my forehead to the ground outside of it. Give thanks. Thank you. Release the tension in my own body. Oh, that was a big plug removed there. Ooh, okay. Twist my body, shake my right foot out in the direction, send it to the salt down below. Shift here, twist my body as I'm directed. Send it to the salt. It's an accumulation here at the base of my spine from the back. Bring it forward. Release it. 6. Shake. Shake to the salt. Pull the energy down the spine to the hips. Where the hips need a triangle here. Triangles on the edges of the triangle. This one is the backwards direction. We need to change. Around the triangle at the tip of the bigger triangle. That's the exact opposite direction to it. Shift the planes. Shuba, shuba. Shuba, shuba, shuba. Pull the lines off to turn. The other lines, this perpendicular to. 2 more intersecting for 6 total. Directions, just like a compass. This one's a little bit off. Shift the plane from left side, right side, hold it, elbows reorient to the right. Shake the right elbow. That's where the left hip is. Blow. It's okay. Liver detox. Daisy-like structure. To explain the petals, let's invert the petals as if it's showing its own reflection in the water, like lotus. It's pulling back. Three, 6, middle, 1, 2, 3. Connect the periphery from around. Face east, myself. Shift it off from there. Flow from my hands down to the salt. Here's the structure now. We cradle it from the spine down. Heart connected to, spleen connected to, lungs connected to, intestines down. Up and out to the east. Up and out to the west. Stomp 3 times. Down on the ground to my knees. Still facing east. Astral projecting in her space from her right side. We start with the left hip. We push out in the prism that I see. Point here, pull with right hand, draw a line out to forever, eternity, out, forever, eternity, down to the base, the loudspeaker, the amplification, down the line, down the line. Lines are a little bit crooked. Let's straighten them out. They're curled and furled. Go down that line, shake it up to the heavens, down to Gaia. Straighten the right edge there. Straighten it. Straighten the body. Straighten this horizontal side. This. Just connect them to eternity in the spiral. Bring it forward into the hip as it spirals down like a tornado or a whirlpool into her left hip. Hold the left hip here. Blow through it. Blow it out. Hold at the right hip. Reverberate it through. Stand up. Other hip. Right hip, stand up for this. Ground my 2 feet solid. Feet are on the ground too. That's good. Okay. Triangle outside. Triangle inside. Connect two points from both. They need to be on the same plane. So with hands, here, one knee facing west, 2 sides, hold with both hands, bring down to connect. The arches connect. They reflect in the middle. 1, 2, 3, circle. 1, 2, 3, triangle. 1, 2, 3, triangle. Other direction. Connect. Merge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right hand up to the sky, left hand down to Gaia. Shake, shake, shake up to the heavens. Thank you, God, for clearing this energy for us. Free it from my neck. I singe with the laser, holy and red, of God Almighty. Shake the ashes off my own structure. From the throat, connect to heart. Clover, 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 up through the third eye, down through the shoulders, which are now unclogged. Triangle structure from the shoulders, draw up to the sky, just above the head. And connect another triangle into infinity, up directly above the space to her head, where we pulled the initial energy from the 1, 2, 3, the beginning of this session starting, and pull it down, connect again. Circulate in the core, where the heart and the solar plexus connect. It's already pretty good there, just a little bit of easing. Shake that brown green energy plug. That's a wee little turd. I hear that saying me described. Shake it out, pull it through the front, pull 2 down the back, 2, 2, 2, connect it down. Draw on the floor 2 triangles with both hands simultaneously, circle around. Tap 1, 2, 3 on the ground. Grant you safe passage. Thank you for the lessons and learning. Swipe it down. I have nothing to do with this. We resolve ourselves from this. We give thanks and praise and move forward in our own way. Down to the gut, swirl, swirl, swirl here. Clover. Ooh, go this direction. Pull around here, do that direction. Connect 4 sides. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 2 more here. 1. I lied, 4 more. Here. Twist in the middle. Connect the 2 fingertips. Connect the pinky tips as well. And then 1, 2, 3. Shake it off. It's not mine. Just in the middle of my palms. My heart channel ends and begins. 1, 2, 3. Scrape from her shoulders, from the neck, starting just behind the ears, scraping down the neck gently, powerfully into the lymphs. Shake the lymphs, twist, squeeze a little bit. Swirl the throat box. Hold down, bring the energy from the heart, which is now clear, swirl it, bring it up into this current. Join it. Join the throat and the heart. And then right there at the sternum, we pull. Ooh. Out through the hands. Blow up to the skies. Bring it back down after being clearing through her head and twist it down her spine. All the way down to Gaia. Thank you, Mother. The hips. Are they aligned? No. Okay. Draw the triangle from the face and the floor. Connect here, right in front of her. Right. Palms twist. 1, 2, 3. A cube. 8 sides to the cube. Hold both ends, top and bottom. We're going to twist it into alignment. Release it from your ribs. Shake it out. Scrape from the bottom. Pull down. Belly button down. Now at the hips, we're going to stand up. We're going to face northeast here. Both ends of the hips, we're going to pull. 3 channels here. Circle at the knees, circle at the other knee side. 6 total. Twist that way. This one needs more on the right side. This one needs more on the left side, but this direction. Release. Shake the right. 2, 3 out the end. Face north. Crouch as it comes down. Circle from solar plexus and heart coming out from the body down through the knees. Out from body down through the knees, right side on, and then middle. Draw a triangle where they meet at the ground. Circle 3 points. 3 points. Now we're going to make it into a straight line. Shake it off for me. You draw the lines 3 with the thumb, forefinger, and curled middle here. Draw down. Straight, then draw out of the body, straight down from the hips. And then backside down. 6, 2, 3. Connect the hexagon. Circle around the hexagon. Circle around the triangle. We grant you safe passage. Any energies which may be stuck, unknown, wanting resolution, we grant you safe passage. We grant you safe passage. We grant you safe passage. Fill our body with white light, pulling the remnants down. You have safe passage. We promise you it's here before. Release from me, release from her, release from we. You are free. So it be. With the power of three. Middle of the triangle. Draw a small triangle in the middle of that triangle. Draw a downward triangle, middle of that triangle. Connect the 6 sides. Trace 2, 3 that direction. Trace 3 the other direction. See it there, hold it there. It's disappearing. It's gone and it's thankful. Thank you. Now we're going to work on our aura. So at the top, we can snap or we can clap. It don't matter. So it's coming down, bottleneck. It expands above her head. Lines of green and blue. Mostly green right now. It gets more neon towards the bottom. Connect with the red. Gaia, bring the red up to connect to the green. Gaia, gather the earth's energy. She is free and she is giving. She is loving. She is unconditional. West, pull up from the ground. Come around her hips, circle the hips. She needs protection there. Circle the other way. She needs protection there. Come closer to the core. Looks like the center of a galaxy. 1, 2, 3. That direction and ever out. Bring up from Gaia the sides, left and right. Bring up, connect them up, twist it. Side dance. Right leg extends out further. Hold it there. Stop, bottleneck just above her head again. Twist, twist, twist. Give thanks to the heavens. Seal with 3. Triangle loosely, not touching with the fingers, up to God. Breathe down. Hands to the side. Bring head down. Work on my hip. Draw a triangle. Pull it. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Twist around my own hip. Down. Draw a triangle at the knee. Draw another triangle down. Connect the 6. Counterclockwise 3. Clockwise 6. Now 3. Now we bring it down. Triangles at the feet. Connect where they be. Triangle at the base, or excuse me, cube at the bigger. Square at the base, bring down. We need to give thanks to Gaia. Now we give thanks to her guides. We look at her from this direction. Thank you. All the angels, animals, spirits, plants, animals, those beings surrounding you here now that I see, and the deer, the stag behind her to her right. Thank you for being here with her. He's molting his rack has that furry fuzz stuff that they rub off in a kind of gruesome way sometimes. There's a bear behind him on the left side. So many animals here, and then people, Native Americans, wearing turquoise, braided. I see a dream catcher right behind you. Thank you. We give you thanks. Thanks for being here. And we reconnect her. We connect those lines from these ancestors, these soul helpers and guides and angels and everyone. We help you communicate better with her, and for her to communicate better with you too. Bring them closer, all around, round, down, up through the ground. Thank you. We face to her left. Beings of other planets and star systems, thank you for being here with her. You have large heads that are beautiful and filled with so much insight. and telekinetic and telepathic capabilities. Thank you for assisting her. Clear her mind, connect with you more profoundly. Help the translation, which gets lost at times. The hands clap the triangle, it's here. It becomes the pyramid with the square base. And you draw a line down, center of the pyramid, connect the other lines down to earth. They want this twist. Right, right, right. See, top to the bottom. Connect to her right side. Bear, mother bear with two cubs. People from South America. Inca, I hear. I guess you were in South America. The mountains, the pan flutes and the wind, and the llamas, and the mosses and the lichen, and the birds and the bees and the plants, all the flowers. Thank you. Dahlias, purple dahlias. Connect with her. And other plants from other star systems and planets. Thank you for being here and helping her to connect with those of this planet, to share your wisdom and knowledge and love and insight and connection and translation and communication. May you be facilitated ever more clearly among you, to her, from her, by you, through you, and all throughout. Thank you. Seal the deal. Give thanks to God, to the Creator, the Grandfather, Father, twist around, the angels, the light beings, those from Source, creation. Thank you. Many blessings for us all, from within and throughout. Everyone and everything, all life and all matter, through all dimensions, levels of dimensions. For our hearts, minds, bodies, spirits, and souls. Rekindle and connect with the one. Thank you. We get down on the ground on our knees, Gaia. We speak to the Mother. Thank you so much, Mother. We kiss the ground. Forehead and tap. We release to you all which we hold, consciously or unconsciously, needingly or unneedingly. You're the great recycler. You know so well, Mother. You see beyond our limited perspective on the whole of creation and what you are about on this planet and our journey together. In your name, in God's name, connect both of you. Now we rise up and we give thanks to this Spirit. Thank you. A soul which is bound by no name but goes by Karen in this one. Thank you. Many blessings and much love shared between us, within you and around you and of you, in every way, shape, and form, seen and unseen, known and unknown. In all levels, dimensions, and levels of dimensions. Seal the deal. 1, 2. Hold that structure there. Fill it with golden, radiant light. Shake it and spin it. Spin slowly the third rotation. Change the rotation. Clockwise. Spin it out, up and then down. Release it. Shake out my lower half. Right foot out, left foot out, hands in the air. Shake it like just don't care. Sometimes they say, and it cracks me up. And now, the last, we're going to thank Skye. Thank you, Skye, for being present here. Thank you so much for this connection, for this gift and these blessings that we connect on in ways seen and unseen, known and unknown, on all levels, dimensions, and levels of dimensions. Breathe it in, exhale it out and go down. Breathe it in through my hands. Pull it up, my own energy, clear it out. Release my body from any remnants which I may see or unsee, know or not know, unknown. Twist around, shake the bubbles out. So yeah, have a good night. And to everyone listening too, till next time.
Till next time. Mahalo.
See ya.